Good morning, everybody. This is our astrology weather forecast from May 30th, 2025. And the moon is in Cancer until 4:17 p.m. Eastern time. And it comes into Leo. So a good amount of the day does have the more deeper emotional Cancerian energy where we tend to take everything personally. That does move into more of a light-hearted, enjoyable approach this evening. So it's all about me and my feels today. And then as we go into the latter part of the day, that's when things are more about joining, um, enjoying. Things get more fun as the day progresses. So the minor hard aspect that we have between Mercury and Chiron, the effects of that could improve as the day goes on, and we come out of more of a mood of making everything about us and being the center and taking it all personally. That can facilitate the butt hurtness that we encounter with hard aspects to Chiron. What is the nature of the difficulty? It's communication, understanding, interpretation, what can come through, uh, technology, um, how we want to get our message or our point across. That's where we are encountering the suffering or difficulties, or it's triggering, is what it is. Stuff to Chiron is triggering in whatever way your wounds are drawing that in, whatever is yet unhealed. And that's different from day to day, week to week, month to month, and particularly year to year because of the nature of healing. There can be things that, at one stage of growth just destroys us. And at another stage, it just rolls off our back because it's not a trigger anymore. What it used to poke at is not, a source of attention anymore. And Mercury in that minor heart aspect to Chiron, it can show us what is still open, what is still needing to be looked at in terms of wholeness and integration and healing. So triggers, uh, those are ripe to go off. And we need to have some emotional mastery so we don't create more of what it is that we don't want. Remembering that until you take that Aquarian, Uranian 11th house point of the observer rather than the reactor, and we have reactive Mercury Chiron. We take ourself out of the immediacy of the loop and are able to see things from more of an all-encompassing perspective. That's where we have more of a understanding of what's really going on. We are not in the eye of the storm. We have more of an aerial view of things because we have consciously, willfully chosen to pull out to a more healthy, objective, and less or non-personal way of seeing or understanding or processing something. So if we're not doing that, then we are making things about us and we are recreating the activity. So unless we're in that place of the observer, What we tend to do is we project our self view. It's more obvious that we're doing this with oppositions, but we're doing this with any aspects. This is just the nature of what it is to be human. We project our self view and then we react to that. So the more self unaware we are, the more we are going to react to other people's opinions about us or thoughts about us. Those are our thoughts. We're reacting to our own thoughts and our opinions and making other people soothe us or justify it or do whatever it is that we need done. So today we may have some insight when it comes to how we react to other people's thoughts about us or how we react to what we think other people are thinking about us. That's how I should put it. So there's a biquintile going on between Jupiter and Pluto, which is excellent when it comes to strategy and being able to position ourselves for wealth or more comfort increase in a way that brings into account a good amount of clairvoyance and understanding of where things are going and what's likely to be the next step. And so our powers of strategy when it comes to bringing in more of what makes us happy, that's pretty sharp today. So look at where Jupiter and Pluto are in your natal chart. Where's this biquintile falling in? This may be something that's more personal for you. It's a transit that does signal a period of uh increase in general when it comes to markets and trends, and it's not going to hang around for a long period of time, but it is something that can have us acting with more optimism or more expectation of increase. So it contributes to an energy of abundance rather than lack. All right, I think that's what I got going on today. Uh, I'll check in with you later. I don't think I have much going on today other than planting and cleaning up around here. There's a lot of weed whacking and digging holes that needs to go on here. Hey, Michael. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. I will check you guys out later.